Well, there you see George Kittle in the center of that huddle, Scott. And he is officially active tonight, as he said he would be this week. After missing last week's game with a sprained ankle, Kittle said he would be out there. He is officially active. However, Ricky, tonight, Austin Pleasance, a veteran journeyman in the NFL, will make his first NFL start this evening at left tackle. He will try to help out Brock Purdy, protect Brock Purdy's blind side, and make sure that the 49ers can find a way to win.
Swagoo is playing with his glasses right now, and it would give you a headache. Trent Williams, in my opinion, when you look at the average win over your backup, has one of the largest deficiencies in all of football. He's that San Francisco 49ers, but the difference is last week it happened in game time. This week you've been able to prepare for it.
And last week that injury happened on the very first offensive series where Chicago got a pick six, and San Francisco played brilliantly on offense afterwards.
Yeah. Not only do they have four rushers that can flat out get after it up front, the team speed as well. And we know Brock Purdy has had to improv. He's had to make secondary plays, had to use his legs. This is going to be a very interesting plan. Now, the one thing that they do have is Kyle Shanahan.
You can game plan all you want, you still don't got
it. Your point is well taken. Your point is well taken, but at least it isn't sneaking up on them.
Well, I'm going to tell you this.
It's not like last week where it was
correct.
Hey, listen, when you get to the game and you're the Seattle Seahawks, and defensive coordinator, and the way he has the ability to mix things up.
This is not nearly as important as the topic we're discussing at the moment. I'm just curious, aesthetic questions, rivalry uniforms. When you got one of the all-time cleanest kits, as they say in the game, the San Francisco Unis, where do you fall with it?
It's got a white check on their Nike somewhere. The way they played last week against Chicago. But on a serious note, though, like you look at, Scott, you bring that up. But you look at this team and you think about from a psychological standpoint, this is a team that has missed their best players for a large.
Reasonable. I think before this season started, though, Swag, you looked at the fact that the schedule they had was not as challenging as they would have faced had they been a division winner a year ago, and there might have been a path for that. But your point is well taken. They have lost significant games to significant players, and they've still done that and put themselves in this position. But there is a formidable obstacle.
Made up words all the time, and he's be like, man, they came at him like a pack of monogators. Now,
you said that earlier.
Yeah,
I was wondering what a monogator
What's
is.
a monogator?
I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it sounds like you don't want food with it. Right? And that's exactly who Seattle is. You think about the vision to draft Nick Emanwari knowing that Charbonnet and Walker have gotten it done the last 2 weeks, too.
Absolutely. No, I think it's kind of interesting. We got Clint Kubiak and Kyle Shanahan, both sons of where all of these offenses originated.
Yeah,
right?
Why? Think about that.
Yeah, they originated with Mike and Gary. So, I mean, we're going to get to see a lot of run play action things.
Charbonnet, but it's an interesting point that clearly you get that going, and it helps make a sleight of hand and the play action a gigantic part of their offense.
Also, too, remember early on in this season when Jackson Smith-Njigba seemed to be on his way to Offensive Player of the Year, it was the play action.
To me, they win the game tonight. If San Francisco has any chance, this offense is going to have to be very explosive, and we all know it. It's going to be about taking care of Christian McCaffrey, and sometimes that's in pursuit because CMC is going to make his plays. But more importantly, when you have the
big thing for me is Mike McDonald, his ability to prepare his team to play on the road, what this defense has been and what San Francisco's defense is not. I think they can run the ball. Also, Sam Darnold will have time to find his targets on the outside like Jackson Smith and Jim.
Francisco 49ers. And their main man, Christian McCaffrey, bad back and all, is ready to rock tonight. His quarterback, Brock Purdy, Mr. Relevant. He's never played this position any better than he is right now. On the other side, Sam Darnold, back-to-back outstanding seasons last year.
Defense echoes the famous Legion of Boom defense, but they prefer to blaze their own trail. They call themselves the dark side, and the numbers back that up. Seattle has the best run defense in the league. They're number one on third down, and they're second in scoring DP, the key. He also said the best thing you can see is an offensive lineman having to pick his guy up off the ground because you took another man's will on the other side. He said it doesn't get better than that. And this Seattle defense is going to be hunting tonight.
Purdy was nice enough to stop by and chat with Lisa Salters. Lisa.
Thank you, Joe. Brock, because of what's at stake, how do you balance the importance of this game with not being too hyped or trying to do too much?
We just got to do what we've done all year, and that's go out and execute one drive at a time, one play at a time, whatever the game brings.
Value, especially in a game like this, if you're able to do that tonight, to let loose a little bit.
I mean, at the end of the day, I just got to go out and do my job. I'm going to focus on that, leave it at that. We score, we celebrate. Outside of that, do our job.
Good luck.
Best announcer, Danny Miller.
As our nation approaches its 250th anniversary, 2026 will commemorate 2.5 centuries of freedom, unity, and the founding ideals set forth in the Declaration.
Gave proof through the night that our flag was.
Wow, what a scene here in Santa Clara. The stage is set, and the battle for the top spot in the NFC West and a #1 seed on the line. And next, you've been watching the Progressive Kickoff. Will be either the 5 or the 6. If it's Mike McDonald's Seahawks, they'll be the #5 seed if they lose. Kyle Shanahan's 49ers would be the 5 or 6, depending on what the Rams do tomorrow at home against Arizona. Flag on the play. Thrown right after the kick left the foot of Pinheiro.
5-yard penalty, first down.
So Sam Darnold is set to go. Quick setup and throw. Shaheed knocked out of bounds by Diamador Lenore with a gain of 3. Take a look throughout this year. 2nd down and 7. Walker over the right side, getting blocks and has a first down for the Seahawks. Running game has been better, as Troy said during the open. Walker, Sala, their coordinator. Play action from Darnold, drops it off. That's Walker. Not tripped up, still on his feet and rumbling down inside the 40. Where Bernardo Green made the stop, but that's a big pickup of 20.
First down, and now they're on the move.
Charbonnet in the backfield now. And he'll try with his first carry of the night, and a nice pickup on first down of 6.
Getting some good movement up front, Joe. They started running the football very well, and they are again here tonight.
They stick with Charbonnet, and he's met at the line and driven backward. Dean Winters,
the safety, he finishes them off.
Would be a 51. Darnold comes off his first read and finds his tight end Saubert. And Eric Saubert gets his 3rd catch of the year. He's the one that got the 2-point conversion. Walker right side with his fullback in front of him. Nice cutback. And on first down, Kenneth Walker gets 8.
We've already seen both of these running backs, Joe, with Kenneth.
And they're getting run over right now. 2nd and 2. Charbonnet has got another first down as he takes it to the 10. 1st and goal.
You know, we talked to Kyle Shanahan, and he was talking about how most of this season teams see the 49ers secondary good at it, and they're off to a good start on this opening drive.
Darnold, end zone. Can't connect, but a flag. Jackson Smith and Jigba, who is
pretty funny because Lenore hasn't matched up with anybody all season long. When he plays outside, which is most of the time, he is lined up at the left cornerback position.
Fullback. Charbonnet behind him. Time runs out. Darnold is dumped.
Well, he had, as soon as you come off that fake, put it on him, and he elects not to. I'm not sure exactly why, but you can't take the sack.
Tatum Bethune, and it's 2nd and goal. The ball back at the 12. Charbonnet right side. Cuts up field, gets down to the 7 maybe.
Third downs, or they get down here in the red zone, they're going to force a team to settle for field goals. The sack certainly helps his case. Big third down here.
Timeout Seattle. You saw Charles Cross, one of the best tackles in the game, who is out with a hamstring, missing his 3rd straight game. So there's pressure on Josh Jones. And with the Seahawks not able to get lined up, Mike McDonald ran down and called it.
Nice drive, nevertheless, for Seattle to get down into this position. And for Sam Darnold, important that he just realized that he's got 3 points in his pocket. And if he doesn't like it, just don't try to force anything.
They hand off to Charbonnet. Got to the 4, and that's it. Jair Brown was in there and made the hit. A lot on 4th down. Most conservative approach in the league this year. That's in Jigba, Smith and Jigba at the top. 4th down. End zone broken up, incomplete. Cup the target. And the Seahawks turn it over on downs with Upton Stout in coverage. They had a 1st and goal at the 1. They go
to take the lead on the opening possession. Here's that last play. And they didn't like Renardo Green runs in to Cooper Kupp. That's what Mike McDonald was wanting the penalty for. As good as this defense is, and maybe that's why he does go for it on 4th down, knowing you've got the offense backed up and your defense is so good that they can hold them.
Well, 49ers offense has been awfully sharp over the last 3 games. Both teams come in on a 6-game winning streak. 2nd and 7. 4-man rush. Purdy completes. He's got use check. 3rd down coming up. Well, this offense is without their star left. So good against man-to-man coverage, but they still have George Kittle. They still have Christian McCaffrey. They still have Brock Purdy. It's 3rd and 3. Purdy not able to connect with Jennings. There is no flag.
You can see as he comes up the field and starts to the sidelines, he kind of pulls up as though he's going to maybe run a pivot route of some type, and Purdy was expecting him to continue. So they
lasted for the 49ers, and Thomas Morstead, career punt number 1001, hits it high. Rashid Shaheed from his knees gets up, stays up, and takes it near midfield. And there is a flag back near where the line of the 49ers. So after going for it on 4th and goal and not getting it, there's the face mask right in the middle of the screen by Garrett Wallow.